Hey, what up everybody? Stevie Breach coming to you with a little bit of an update video on yesterday's video talking about Bill DeMott and how this story really came out of the middle of nowhere. I mean, everybody was hearing the stories that were pouring out. They've been coming out continuously for about a year now, but then it just sort of seemed like in this last week, just everyone decided to sort of jump upon Bill DeMott. This was getting to the point where it was almost becoming a real news story that is out there. Of course, WWE always trying to keep a clean image out there for its stockholders and the people that invest in the company. And it just got to a point where it boiled over yesterday, where Bill DeMott said that he was walking away from the company. He wasn't saying that he did any of the things that are put up against him, but he didn't want to make WWE look in a bad light at anything. So he left from the company. There's stories out there that basically Bill DeMott isn't fired and completely gone from the company. He's basically being moved to Stanford, where he's going to hold an office position, where it looks like more than likely they'll just keep him within the company, and they won't move him out at all. There's been stories about Jason Albert basically being the guy who's going to be taking over that job. Today, the WWE and NXT are up at the Arnold Classic, and they're making a lot of the the weightlifters and the bodybuilder guys. They're going through open tryouts to see if there's anybody there that has anything that might be a diamond in the rough that they can pick up and take down to Florida and see if they can make a new star. The WWE has been picking up a lot of these bodybuilders. They've been picking up a lot of these football players and other sports. Charlotte Flair coming from volleyball. Of course, also not hurting that she's Ric Flair's daughter. But it looks like all of the rumor people from yesterday, Finley, you got Lance Storm, Christian, and a few other names. None of those names are going to be picked up. It looks like Jason Albert's is going to be sliding over there. Another guy with sort of a questionable track record, I guess you can say. He's been down there. He's been a part of the system since coming in as Tenzai. You can see that he's wanting to be a part of this NXT Performance Center. He's been one of the NXT commentators now for a little while, sort of moving into that new stage where he's no longer wrestling since they broke up him and Brodus Clay as a team. But this guy, he might have had a marginal WWE career, but he was one of the big dudes over there in Japan. I mean, huge star before coming back and sort of hanging it up and moving into this next thing. So WWE might be in good hands. I'm learning a lot of things about the Performance Center, about the way that it's run and what they actually do there. I actually thought they just wrestled matches all day long, but it seems a lot of the stories that I've been hearing about the Performance Center is they're just pretty much run all day long. They're just trying to wind them, get them in good conditioning. They're not really working on good wrestling skills as I thought they would, but we'll have to see what happens in the future. The NXT people that are there now, none of them are really going to be in a place where they can come out and say things. I feel bad for Dolph Ziggler. I'm sure that the things that his brother is saying can't be putting him in a great position. Ziggler's already got a lot of things that hold him back. He says a lot of things that he feels that are the truth in his interviews that aren't really the right things to say a lot. He's had a previous relationship with the girlfriend of the main guy that's inside of the company, and some people have rumored that that's something that's held him back as well. But now you have his brother just spewing all this hate all over this NXT situation and sort of exposing the stories. I'm sure it can't be good for him, even though it might not be directly hurting him, but WWE might be asking him to please quiet your brother down. It might make us look a little bit better in the long run.